Hello, thanks for calling Low Value Mail.
Hey, Danny. How you doing today?
I am good. How are you? Who am I speaking with?
Adrian from Kitchener.
Adrian from Kitchener, Ontario. I spent a lot of time in Kitchener.
I got a terrible roommate story that takes place in Guelph, Ontario.
That's where I went to school. Like my college story that I was talking about. I went to the University of Guelph. That's where it was.
You know what? When I heard you and Ryan mention that, I honestly think I had a flashback of Ryan yelling at me at Frankenstein's.
Probably. What year?
What year? Buddy, I drank for like 10 years. I don't know. I'm not that. It probably would have been.
If it was like 2005-ish, for sure. Ryan got kicked out of every fucking bar in Guelph, Ontario. Downtown on Macdonell Street, he was kicked out of. He was banned from every bar. Like his face up in the thing. He's not allowed in.
Well, you guys, you came on my radar a couple years before Ryan, but when Ryan said that he went down and he mentioned Frankenstein, I was like, oh my God, I think that guy fucking yelled at me like fucking 10 years ago. Because I used to be an asshole, drinking too much, and he probably was right.
Oh, probably. He used to get in all these fights because people would bug him because he looked like such a goof with all his crazy like mop of his hair, and he was dressed all wild, so he always got so much attention. Like people would come up to him and want to touch his hair, which pissed him off so much that he would get in like fights all the time.
So he was probably hot because I wouldn't have done any of that. I'm a loud guy, so I might have pissed him off by just being like, "What's that guy say?"
Yeah, you might have.
Who knows?
Possible.
Who knows? So my bad roommate story takes place. My buddy was renting a house right at the end of Macdonell beside the church there, and they rented it to me.
Did you call him before? Have you called him?
Yeah, I've called him before.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Because
I told you about Cardiff a while back.
My friends, my friends used to live in that house at the end of the street. They lived there. I know exactly what house you're talking about. It's like there's the long driveway, and at the top of the street, like if that's the one you're talking about, it's like a long driveway, kind of like.
Well, no, it's in the middle. Like if you're walking up and you're looking at the church, it's to the left. There's like a slew of those big houses,
but it's not the one at the very top. Like the very end?
Well, I consider the church at the very top.
Well, no, because the church is on the other side of the street, though. Whatever, not important.
A white house with a balcony, and it was in one of them there. Okay. I think it was in the middle.
Okay.
But either way, so we were just going to be the guys there for 3 months while the guys who were going to university just, so they gave us a deal. We were the party guys just going to Guelph for 3 months before the university guys came back in September.
Okay.
And so I was like 20 years old, 21. I was like, all right, whatever. I'll move in with 2 guys from high school. They're all kind of whatever. But one of the guys was just like the absolute biggest piece of shit. Like he never had any money. He was so broke all the time. And like, he would go to the food bank and consider that groceries, like stuff like that. Regardless, the one time he gets like $200 and he hadn't like pinched on rent or anything, he goes to a Slipknot concert. And like, it's like, he's just a royal, selfish guy, right?
Yeah.
And then the one night we're partying, and then like the type of guy that like he slips like half an ecstasy in my drink just to see what'll happen.
Really?
It's funny. And it was.
You know what's so weird is the guys who used to live there who I knew, they used to do that too all the time. They thought it was the funniest shit. They would just like drop ecstasy in people's drinks. They were like Ari Shaffir. Fucking, they would just be dropping.
Well, one time, I don't think these are the same. I don't think we know the same people. But at the end of the day, if like the one time they even robbed the neighbors who were like friends, they just like took all their VHSs when they left for a little while. Like this is all happening within like a month.
Okay.
Like, and then like, so I go to a way before Canada Day down to the States with my family. And when I come back, they told me that like they had a house party and my bedroom was the blowjob room.
The blowjob room?
Yes. They turned my room. And it turns out that I find out the girls, there's some girls in there giving everybody blowjobs at the party. And they're like, I go to a funeral like 2 years later and she's like some like 8th degree cousin of mine.
Oh.
And either way, I ended up moving out of that place when I got back and found out about the blowjob room. But like, that was the like the absolute worst roommate story I could ever say. Like,
yeah,
I don't want to say the guy's name because he's a fun guy. You know what I mean? He's one of those fun guys. You just don't want to live with the guy.
Yeah, always. I mean, that's generally the thing. And again, you got to give people a little bit of leeway when they're like 20 years old, because people do stupid shit when they're younger. But all right, cool. Well, thanks for calling in, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, buddy. Take care, Dan.
Bye.